Action Comics 960, written by Dan Jurgens and art by Tyler Kirkham. And I thought this was good. I think this is on a similar, very consistent trend. This
Yep.
might be my favourite of the action issues so far, just for a couple of little things in here that I really liked. I think, first of all, it breaks the action up a little bit because the fight finally kind of takes a pause
Yeah.
because Doomsday decides to fuck off. Although we soon realise the reason why he's leaving is because he senses John and he's going after him.
This is the most compelling Doomsday's ever been.
I agree.
I think it's good because it
So
also adds the emotional. You
yeah,
have a reason to care what he's doing.
yeah, because we all know, like, we're in Lois and Clark's shoes here. Well, Lois and Superman differentiate from the Clark that's on the scene, but we know how that ended and why it's such a threat and why Superman's going. So, there's a sense of urgency to everything he does, and you can feel that through the story.
Yeah, and I like how the reason why Doomsday senses John is because Superman does well in the fight, and John gets so excited that he smashes all the
Close up the
windows.
windows.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I like that him using his power because he's excited is what draws Doomsday because he senses that there's another Kryptonian
Yep. And he
kicking
wants
about.
to.
No, but
I still wish that Jurgens would backdoor a weakness into Doomsday that's not throwing him into a black hole or to the sun
they
or.
still
We
might.
might get it yet. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope there is, because when they reset, to explain to people that won't know what Doomsday's origin is, and it's basically he's meant to be unkillable. It's like,
Actually,
man.
there wasn't a lot of Lex in this, but I did like Lex basically getting a hard on when he finds out that
Yeah.
how Doomsday is basically self evolving to survive everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Forced evolution.
That's such a Lex thing.
Which, if I had to guess now that talking it out, I'm sure Lex will come up with a way to defeat Doomsday. That's not. It's going to be something that Superman can't do.
Which is going to
'Cause he
make
won't
him
cross that line.
begrudgingly have to put up with Lex for a while.
Yep.
Yeah.
Should be. Should lead some good dynamics. going forward.
Mr. Oz is still watching the events and he's a little bit more commentary. He's talking about how things are developing quicker than expected.
Yep.
Now, there's not a whole lot going on with him now. He's just kind of this mysterious figure who's watching everyone just now, but it's really intriguing because I'm assuming he'll come in maybe the second or third arc and we'll see that play
Yeah,
out a
and
bit
he's
more.
got that staff. Like, he's just carrying it wherever he's at. He feels the need to hold the staff.
To be
Which I
fair,
find-
if I had a staff like that, I'd never let it go.
But just to be
It's
clear, Mr. Oz is watching a lot.
Yes.
I'm not saying that he is necessarily someone, but it could be
He's a
watching.
man and he likes to watch things.
And his name starts with an O and a Z or a Z.
Yeah.
I said that the American way first there. Oh,
He-
Yeah. I was just like, oh, that's not right.
the only time it's acceptable is when it's a acronym from an American thing and it's intended to say within a Z because it makes it sound like something.
What's an example? I can't think of it.
Like I like Easy Allies who do gaming stuff, and their acronym is Easy A because the whole point is that it's Easy A.
Alright, okay, that works.
Yeah, like obviously say EZA it doesn't work. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it doesn't.
So
he
that's
don't
fair.
talk weird.
But it's Zed. But anyway, Wonder Woman in this issue, I thought she was a hoot. I thought she was great in the action scenes. She looked great. Art was pretty good as well, and all this stuff.
I didn't like the coloring on here. It felt like I feel Tyler Kirkham's art should be brighter.
It did look a little
With his
saturated.
art style. Yeah, so it looked, everything was darker, and I get that because it is a war zone because of Doomsday.
Yeah,
But I thought it kind of took his art down a couple points.
that's.
But then, you get towards the end and they're all out in the green.
Yeah.
I think it looks really
Yeah.
nice.
I think that contrast because, like you say, once it gets out, like after they get the sort of destroyed part of the city. But now there's some good panels in here. Wonder Woman and Superman standing side by side. Some of my favourite sort of fun moments in the issue is when Wonder Woman meets John. Actually, no. Before that, when Wonder Woman just finds out that he exists, when Superman's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, he's going after my son," and that look in her face, A, good art, but B, just a really fun moment with Wonder Woman like, "Son, like you have a son."
Yeah.
But all the stuff with Wonder Woman interacting with Lois, I thought was really cool because Lois being like, "Yeah, this must be weird for you because you and this Clark were a thing," and I like Wonder Woman sort of like, "Nah, it actually feels right." Oddly, and I don't know if I should take that as a hint that there's like this like deep down feeling of the world that was like coming in some way, but
Yeah.
I'm going to take it as that.
I thought that's what it was. It's all
Yeah.
just another one of these little bits like, no, look, it's all right now.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, even in Superman, Wonder Woman, and stuff that I got from those arcs, it was like the world was trying to keep Superman and Wonder Woman apart. So it's been kind of there from the beginning, you know? So it was nice that it was addressed here, and I do like what Wonder Woman had said that, you know, yeah, it feels great. Like, you guys are, you know, that makes sense. So,
And the whole thing, we were friends on our Earth. It's like, well, we will be too,
Yep.
Lois. And then John just like sneaking in, like, and me too.
yeah.
I love John.
Yep.
John's quickly become one of my favorites.
Yeah, I really like John. All of this was
The anti-Damien. You like him for the right reasons, whereas you like Damien because he's a little shit.
Which is why Super
Yeah.
Sons should be fucking amazing.
It's
Right.
easily the thing I'm looking forward to most
Yeah.
at the minute.
Hurry up and announce a start date, DC. Get on that. But no, all of this was really charming. All this stuff with Wonder Woman and Lois and John, all really charming and fun. I love that it cuts to Mr. Oz watching as Lois asks, "Promise you'll come back," and he says, "Promise." Like, I like that it chooses that moment to show that he's still watching. That it's when it's its most intimate. It cuts to
Yep.
Mr. Oz. So, but yeah, then Doomsday's coming. We get a really nice silhouette of Doomsday and Wonder Woman charging at each other. She ain't going to be intimidated, and that's her.
I don't know, and that's why I love Wonder Woman. Because she sees that spidey creature just like, okay, I got a shield.
My
You're going
question
down.
is, why the hell has she not got the cool lightning thing in this arc?
Well, we'll have to find out.
Well, I don't know. Maybe she'll bring it out at some point in the next issue.
Maybe.
You know, she's making a lot of guest spots as of late because she showed up in Hellblazer. She has her own. She has her own book. She's got Justice League. She's here.
It makes some sense.
It's great.
I think partly it's because it's the whole 75th anniversary. Maybe she's just on the mind.
Yeah, they got the movie, you know.
Yeah.
All the writers have just got her on
Hey.
the mind.
More Wonder Woman, the better, as far as I'm concerned.
I have to admit though, I do kind of. So I seen this on Twitter, and I think I had this thought at one point as well. But I kind of wish that her book, you know how they're switching between the two stories,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
issue to issue. I do kind of wish that they just named them two different things and called the second one Sensation Comics, so that she, as the third member of the Trinity, had the two books.
Yeah. Maybe that'll be down the line.
Maybe they'll start a Sensation Comics again at some point. But I just thought it'd be nice.
Sensation, detective, and action.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Would have been nice.
But no, it's Action Comics. I thought that was solid. If you've been liking it, I get it. Some people aren't as into it, but
I think this is probably the best issue yet, though.
it is. I agree.